Good morning, Facebook TV world out there. I hope you're having a great day. Today is November the 16th, 2017. I am so excited that you're here with me. I've got another awesome sponsor today, which is PureLyft, and a special treat. The co-founder and brand CEO, Erik Elfstrum, is here with me. So I'm going to bring him up in just a moment. We're going to open up PureLyft, try it. I've got my little tasting tray. We're going to mix it up. I'm going to use it as my pre-workout, but my gym folks are going to have a little special treat because I'm also going to mix it with some liquor too and see what it tastes like, and then Uber myself out to the gym. So without any further ado, I'm going to bring up Mr. Elfstrum. 3, 2, 1. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Elizabeth?
I'm doing fantastic. So you sent me an amazing box full of fun goodies, and I took it out of the FedEx box, but I still have this one to open up. I've got an awesome PureLyft bag. Thank you. Look at this, guys. I got to remember my left is my right, my right's my left. And a shirt. Woo! Look at that. So tell me a little bit about your product, and then I'm gonna show the product and try the product.
Yeah, we're super excited for you to try it. I mean, the audience, I hopefully will love the concept. So I'll tell you a little bit about the background of it. I was dreaming about an energy experience. This is probably almost 8 years ago, in a lounge, believe it or not, like watching people consume Red Bull and vodka. And I'm sure everyone's tried that or heard about it, but it was certainly the craze a decade ago. And we're just saying to ourselves, myself and my partners, like, God, this stuff tastes like garbage, Red Bull. And nothing against Red Bull. I know a lot of people love it, but for me, it just didn't meet my needs as far as taste or function. So we decided we'd come up with a cool delivery stick that could go and deliver the clean caffeine into any beverage. And so then the journey started. We started to formulate a plan to come up with the stir stick that dissolves out all natural caffeine from green coffee bean, mixed with vitamins A and B complex, and then on top, all natural flavors. So I believe everyone's looking for a little healthier options, especially I love my coffee in the morning, but I know when Elizabeth reached out to us regarding this show, we thought it'd be a perfect way to launch it out to all of your consumers and your audience as far as the different applications to energize anything. And that's kind of our platform. Like, you choose your favorite beverage. Like, I mean, again, every morning I replace my breakfast with a protein shake with a lift. And that way you're getting a full cup of coffee worth of caffeine inside any beverage. And that alcohol component that you and I talked about is a fun one, in the fact that, going into Thanksgiving and going into all these holiday parties, wouldn't it be cool to bring in your little afternoon boost after you've been working out at your job or in your gym, and you want to go power through a nice party? It'll be all up to you. So the Lift team here, we have 4 flavors. I know we'll get into it. I love the energize anything.
You?
Perfect. And I'm looking forward to having you open the box, Elizabeth.
All right.
And I'm here to answer any questions you guys might have. We're super, again, excited to have your audience try it and take a look at it, because it's pretty eye-catching.
Awesome. All right. Well, I minimized you in the corner just a little bit so that we can see a little more of the product. And I'll just get teared into this box. It's taped. It's like opening one of my Nana's Christmas gifts. She tapes it all the way around.
I know. Sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right. Oh, it really is taped all the way around.
Just rip it open.
I know. I'm trying. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this. This is awesome. So we've got some coasters.
Yeah.
Now let's see. All natural, clean taste, 0 calories, and it's the equivalent of a tall coffee. Very, very cool. Very cool. So what is the best way for people to follow you and your company and company announcements?
Yeah, so all our handles are on PureLyft.com or PureLyft on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Our social media team really tries to give you great example ways you can use it. It's a really cool imagery around it.
Okay. Just pop that up there so you can see the .com. And look how pretty it is. I love this. Thank you. I love that puts a lot of pride into their packaging, because a lot of people are doing unboxings these days, and it's so easy to go live and you get to talk about a company, and it's huge props to the company that spends a little extra time and a little extra money on that. So I have 4 packages here. And tell me about this. So the white one, this is going to be unflavored?
You got it. The original was unflavored, and that was in essence for like the bar scenario for any kind of beverage that you don't really want to affect the taste. But then we launched 3 flavors in February, which have gone extraordinarily well. That's the orange and mixed berry, and then the lemon lime.
Awesome. All right. Well, I have my little bartender's keepers little thing here of all my cordial glasses, because I didn't want to liquor up too much before the gym, but I do want to try it. And the first one, I'm just going to try water first, because I really want to just taste it before I get a whole bunch of flavors into my palate. So for water, what's your favorite one that you mix into water?
I love either orange or mixed berry.
Okay.
And there's 2 ways to, once you get it out of the package, there's 2 ways you'll see on the label. Yeah, you could either peel and stir, but with your beautiful nails, you might want to just pop open the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bottom like that.
Exactly. And then pour it right into your beverage.
Okay.
You just tap, there you go.
Oh, I love it. And there's no artificial colors to it, huh?
No. And it's clean, and you just stir it. And it just, what we went for is just like a hint of flavor. So as if you just twisted an orange inside your beverage.
Wow. It smells really nice too. It smells very natural. It dissolves well.
Yeah. And we went with a vegan non-GMO mix. So it's perfect for pre-workout or for a cocktail. Again, that's a smallish glass, but that, and you could use it with any amount of liquid. So I have, like a protein shake that has 20 ounces or 24 ounces, and you won't taste it as much, but a smaller beverage, it is perfect. You'll taste a little more.
That's really nice. All right. So I'm going to pair this one. This is my sangria. It just has some cranberry, raspberries, orange, and a little bit of my favorite. I mean, it might as well be a sibling. My Michelle Riesling. So I'm going to put a little bit of, this is a lemon lime.
Yep.
And it's super easy. It is so easy just to pop that little bottom off. All right. Man, I'm going to be jumping around the gym. I'll tell you what.
And each stick, like you probably won't even taste it in sangria. Again, it's such a slight hint. That's what we kind of went for our Energize Anything platform. You'll smell it a little.
I think the orange on the side of my glass is really taking it over. So that's so nice that it doesn't have a strong chemical smell to it.
Yep.
That's a turn off, or a candy smell or anything like that. Now, I'd love to hear your story about how you developed this.
Yeah, so we literally were in the city when we thought of it, and then we went to some co-packers and we're like, can we come up with it? So even in the very beginning, I was literally at home poking holes with a threading needle in a general straw and just put the thick end of a pen inside it and then poured powder in it, see if we could dissolve it. So we have 2 patents on the delivery system. And I will say, like, if you use that out at, let's say at noon for lunch and you have it in your cocktail or a water, literally 9 times out of 10, people will come up, what is that? Because it is triangular and with the black top on it. People are really intrigued by the what it is, and when you say it's all natural caffeine, they're all in. So it's pretty cool from an influencer standpoint.
That is really awesome. Okay, I want to try Unflavored. This is just my usual morning. So it's going to be water and whey protein, vanilla flavor. I don't really mix a whole lot of juices in there because I can't really tolerate juice too well. So let's see how this tastes. I'm really curious to see if I can taste anything in the unflavored.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
There we go. I should have opened them beforehand. But I love the surprise of doing an unboxing. I never know what I'm going to get. And you've been so kind. You sent me a shirt and just so much material in the bag and the bag. And I like this, because I have a girlfriend that I ran into yesterday, and she's going through some things. And I said, we got to get out. We got to get out. There's a band. They're playing Fleetwood Mac next week. Let's go. It's going to be a girls' night. She's like, oh, I just don't have the energy. I'm going to tell her about this because I think she'd really enjoy coming out with us, but she needs a little bit of a kick.
Totally.
All right. So now I don't smell anything except for that whey protein, which is strong, a strong smell normally. And I go for more of the natural vanilla smells than, like I said, the ultra chemical stuff.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the vanilla as well for the protein.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. And
I added something into my protein shake yesterday, and it almost brought out the sugar alcohols. So it tastes like it was an alcoholic drink, and I thought, oh, this is terrible. I'm never going to do that again. But this, so nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm going to be like jacked. That's the third one.
No, you will. I mean, again, it is subtle. The energy. A lot of people ask us, like, well, how long does it take to affect? Mm-hmm. It does take about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, but depends on how much to drink and then how fast. Mm-hmm. But there's a great question just came up. Can you just shoot it? Or do you have to mix it into a beverage? We have had people just pour it right on their tongue, which is not ideal just because you get a little of the bitterness from the 125 milligrams of caffeine. Again, people have done it. It is unit dose, which is nice because you don't overconsume it. But I think that is, to us, we always say just put it in water or whatever your favorite beverage is. It doesn't matter how much liquid you have, but it's always good to put it in something, even a yogurt. We've had some people use it right into their food, mix it into cookies. I mean, you could put it into almost anything.
Wow. Cool. I was thinking about that this morning before we went on, and I was actually thinking, I don't know why pancakes came to mind because I don't eat them, but I guess maybe the kids, had one left in the toaster or something like that.
Yep.
And I looked at it and I thought, I'd love to make protein cookies with these things.
Totally.
Yeah.
My wife makes those energy balls, and you can put them into those. I was at a college yesterday is another good application. I mean, we're in about 1,500 college campuses. I mean, students, when they're studying or if any of us have to grind, it's a great way to just get a boost for 3 hours, and then you could be able to go to sleep. There's no major crash, which is one of the biggest benefits of green coffee bean.
Okay, so that brings me to a question for you because I have, I think as we all have, we've used those products where, it gives you great energy and it may sustain for a good couple hours, but then, man, you crash and you crash hard. So is that because of the type of caffeine? I mean, as you've said, you use the green coffee bean.
No, it's a great question. We've gone to our nutritionists. We have a lot of dietitians on our board that have loved the fact that we used a green coffee bean extract, which does help with the lack of crash. And then the other thing is the lack of sugar. So we have 0 calories in our blend because it's only 0.9 grams, we don't really have anything that will precipitate a crash. It's really that clean, and that's why we trademark clean caffeine, is because it's just green coffee bean, enough to give you that energy that you're looking for, but not, not really ramping. And I don't love like when my heart's jumping out of my chest. Like I've drank like the 5-hour energy when I had to drive across country, and like, yeah, that stuff works. But like when you come down because your heart is racing, because all the niacin and the flushing that it does, it's not a good feeling for me anyway. Even pre-workout, I'd rather have that subtle rise and the subtle decline. So, yeah.
I agree. I absolutely agree. All right, so I'm going to do, I do want to try, like one of our viewers asked, I kind of just want to put my tongue to it.
Yeah. It's not terrible, right? Or is it?
It's actually really yummy. It's much better than that crap our kids like, the pixie sticks.
Yeah.
It's not like that at all. It's really nice. I mean, I would throw one of these in my backpack, take it to the gym.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. All right. So this one is the mixed berry. Jack or vodka?
I'm a vodka guy, so but I do like a Jack and Coke every so often. But I'm more of a vodka guy.
Me too. I can do either without a problem. So here we go. I'm going to mix this into the shot. And that brings me to another question for you. Do you have new flavors coming out in 2018?
We are looking at a couple of the most popular flavors, like a grape, and then also even a watermelon. And we're looking to do maybe some private label type of stuff for some of the big retailers in that front.
Very, very cool. I'm going to pop your website up here again, because those are going to be so popular.
Yeah.
All
We've been
right.
thrilled with the response with the overall flavors and most importantly, the function. Like everyone needs some energy, and if you can get some all natural energy, it's a home run.
Absolutely. Okay, so my face always scrunches up when I drink hard alcohol. It has nothing to do with the taste. But again, I smell just a little sweetness of the, what is this, the marshmallow vodka?
Yep.
And, oh man, that's really nice. It is so subtle. It definitely tastes nice and clean and natural. Yep. Oh, and I can feel it. I'm very sensitive to caffeine, even though I take a lot each day for my pre-workout. This is like the most awesome pre-workout ever. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm going to finish this throughout the rest of the show. And I just want to thank you so much for your time. And thank you for all the swag and the products. And this is awesome.
Well, we're super excited to be on your show, honestly. And like, we want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and there'll be plenty of opportunity. If anyone's interested, they could certainly email me directly at the info email on our website. And then also please visit us on our social media platforms, and we'll be doing some great giveaways and some Black Friday deals to get your special packaging.
And that's info@PureLyft.com.
Got it. And then obviously our website. If you there's some great deals always running on there to try all 4 flavors. And then we're looking forward to getting this community built, and we're going to be in a lot of big retailers as we go down the road here in 2018.
Awesome. Well, I wish you the best, biggest, most fabulous achievements in the world for your company, because this is awesome. This is so awesome. It tastes so great. It's so natural, and that's what we all want. So I think you really did it.
I really appreciate it, Elizabeth.
All right. Thank you, Erik. Have a great day.
Yeah. You too.
All right. Bye.
Take care.
You too. All right. Man, wasn't that fun? That was so fun. Everybody hit up the website, purelyft.com. You've got to try this. energize anything. Well, he's energized me, that is for sure. And I love my shirt. I'm going to keep this on because I think it looks better than just my workout clothes that I had on before. And as I continue to do my shots and drink my protein, and whoo, that is a lot of caffeine, guys. That's a lot. But you know what? I didn't come on this show with the baby balls. I put the straight right. I put them on, and I'm doing some caffeine. And if anybody knows me, you know that I am ready to try things. I have absolutely no fear. Ready to try things. Oh, man, this stuff is good. All right, moving on. I do have my fun little segment. Of course, I've got the news. So this stuff is hilarious. I got to tell you, I can't believe what's in the news every day, what people are actually doing, but I've got to share this with you. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see. Let's check in with everybody. Good morning while I pull up my music here for the news. And I'm going to do a little shout out to everybody watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is really awesome. Good morning, Chef Maurice. And good morning, Naya. Jason, thank you for tuning in. Walib, thank you. Oh my goodness. Rick, of course, Rick is amazing. Everybody go follow him. He has served our country, and he is an amazing actor as well. So follow him. All right. Come on, guys. Come on. We are ready for the news. You ready? You ready? This is what's happening out there in the world. As I stand up and start this thing, and you got to see a little bit of my cleavage while I lean over here and start it, but you'll get over that. Today is November 16th, 2017, and here's today's news. Porn star Cherry DeVille is planning on running for election as president with planned VP running mate Coolio by her side in 2020. She has assured the PETA folks that she won't be buying a long fur coat nor 101 Dalmatians to add to her presidential collection of videos that she plans to shoot inside of the White House when elected. But the 90s rap artist is rumored to have released all rights to his music to Miss DeVille for her campaign. So she may be the underdog, but she's sure to get some attention. Next up, prepared for this. Greg's Bakery in Britain felt very merry this year and has an interesting advertisement in their local circulars. The coupon ad features the three wise men in a manger with a yummy sandwich. That may sound cute to some hungry wise men until they realize that the meat-filled fresh bread is in place of Jesus. Nothing says sacrilege quite like kosher meats in the place of the baby Jesus. I mean, come on, folks. Come on. Even baby cheeses would be amusing, but meat? No. That's an ad fail for sure. I don't care what country you're in. For sure, ad fail. A toy company called Joy Fay has released a new teddy bear for a holiday sales hustle. A 6-foot-tall teddy bear that apparently is freaking people out on Amazon reviews. This cuddly giant seems to be a real treat for some, as pictures of the giant white bear are all over Twitter in, well, let's say, boudoir-style poses. Purchasers of the bear have filed a lawsuit with the company for falsely advertising the bear's actual height. Shaking my damn head. Are we serious, people? What happened to calling a company and asking for the return label? I'll tell you what, send me all of your freakishly large bears and I will take them to a children's hospital. Some poor child that can't get out of bed would love them. Craziness. Finally, a streaker in Buffalo this past Sunday scored more yardage than the Buffalo Bills. This on the heels of being spanked by the Saints, 47-10. That's going to leave a mark. And that's all in today's bizarre and wildly weird news. Google it. It's real news, guys. Real happenings of the world. So now I'm going to move on to best days for. Are we ready? Best days for. This shit's always hilarious. Best days for. Making jams and jellies, cutting your hair to encourage growth, and washing your floors, because we need a best days for that. Because we do. Come on, I've been a stay-at-home mom. Every damn day is the best day for washing our floors. I don't get it, but that's what the shitter papers say. Best days for. On a more serious note, motivation, because of course, why not? Why not? I just throw it out there. You know, you get amazing products. You get me sitting here drinking wine first thing in the morning. This is heaven. This is heaven. I have died and gone to heaven. I get to talk to amazing people. The very, very, very handsome Erik Elfstrum. First thing in the morning, powering up with him and drinking wine. I mean, come on, really. So, I do want to say one thing. Children. I've got a ton of them. And I don't really know where they came from. But I love them all. They're amazing. Each one of them is an individual. And I have an awesome book that I want to share with you. I have a girlfriend of mine that probably about 15 years ago, when I was going through my first divorce, she gave me this book. It is Daily Wisdom for Mothers. It is a great book to keep handy, because motherhood, mommyhood, daddyhood, parenthood is not easy, folks. It's not. And my heart goes out to all of you, because when you're obligated to have to deal with different personalities, different versions of yourself that live in your house, and you have to care for them and feed them, it gets really hard sometimes. So we need a little motivation to keep going, because we are creatures to love our young, to guide our young, to get our young out of our damn house, not to eat our young. So, Daily Wisdom for Mothers. I want to share this with you. Kids as teachers. And I'm not going to read the whole passage here in the book. Please go on to Amazon, Daily Wisdom for Mothers, and find this book. And it's on page 46. It's really a beautiful thing. And the author of the book goes through a story about how she's a mother. She has a preteen daughter, and she's never ridden a bike before. Neither one of them. So the daughter gets a bike and learns how to ride. Well, the mother decides, you know what? I want to go for rides with my daughter as well. And she gets a bike, and she gets on the bike, and she rides it like nothing else, because her daughter tells her to turn away from fear, because fear doesn't come from God. Anything negative, jealousy, fear, it does not come from God. Turn away from that, knowing that that is just an evil in life that will lead you down the wrong path. And just do it. Just do it. You would be amazed at what you can do if you just say, screw it. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I don't have to impress anybody. I'm just going to do me and stay in my lane and do me. And once you get to that point, you have no competition. You have no reason to fear anything, because you're doing you, and you become bigger than the universe at hand. You become everything God has ever intended you to be, because he's already given you everything he can give you. You already have it all. You already have it all. So when you pray in thanks. Pray in thanks. You already have it. We are spoken spirits. That's what we do. So just go do it. Who cares if you're uncomfortable? Anxiety? Screw anxiety. Anxiety has no place in you because you're not going to let it have any place in you. Fear has no place in you because you're not going to let it have any place in you. The ways of society have no place in you because you choose to do you, because you choose to do you. Own it, live it, believe it. Get this book. It's an amazing book. It's not going to go everything that I just talked about, but this one passage I'm talking about is looking into your children, because although I opened this up kind of funny about our obligation to care for our young as much as they drive us crazy because they are in part us, we can learn from them because everybody's an individual. And even though they came from your DNA, they came from you and your partner, they have lessons to teach you. My children saved my life. I was a good girl. I was hardworking, but I didn't take care of me. I neglected me until I became pregnant, and I had to take care of the being inside of me because it was only right. So they keep me grounded. They bless me every day. As much as they drive me nuts, they bless me every day. And for all the driving nuts that they do, they make me laugh hysterically. Hysterically. And I'm going to leave you with two things that my son said. And on this note, I want you to reflect about two things that your kids have told you or your grandkids have told you that's made you smile. Nieces, nephews have told you that has made you laugh hysterically, because that's what life is about. My oldest son, 7 years old, he came up to me, he said, "Mommy, if a cowboy rode into town on Friday, stayed one night, but left on Monday, how is that possible?" And I had never heard this one before. And I'm like, I don't know, buddy. He said, his horse's name was Monday. You know, and it was, but it made me really laugh. The other one, my youngest son is testosterone to the max. He is covered in hair. He's all boy, but he doesn't want to wear pants when it's cold. And it was cold and we were waiting for the bus, and he was sitting there waiting for the bus, and he looks down in his arm and he says to himself, which his older sister happened to hear, and you know how older sisters, they're going to step in as mom if mom's not there, and they're going to put their 2 cents in no matter if you ask for it or not. And he said, "Why does my fur stand up when I'm cold?" And she's like, "Fur? You don't have fur. You're not an animal." He said, "Yes, I do. I have fur on my arms. I have fur on my back." And it became like this big like blowout. But he's right. He does. He's covered in fur. So anyway, this is my show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed my lift of the morning. PureLyft.com. Go check it out. As Erik has said in the beginning of the show, they've got new flavors coming out in 2018. Follow them. They have Black Friday deals. They've got Cyber Monday deals. It's the holiday season. Why not give all your friends and family a lift, a pure lift, a lift that's not going to leave you on the ground in the afternoon when you use it, a lift that is so amazing, so clean, and energizes anything. Yes, baby. Yes, I love it. So we're going to check in, say hello, see if I have any more comments. Everybody comment in, pop up PureLyft up here so that you can see. Bring me back down. Caffeine. Clean caffeine. That's right. All right. Well, guys, this is my signing off point. And as always, I am not too proud to beg. Please share this. Please follow me. Please help me lighten your day just a little bit. Come on. We love to laugh at me. I love to laugh at me. You should see the conversations I have with me in my house. It's funny stuff. And you got to be a lover of laughing at you. So follow me, share it out, please. Like I said before, I'll get hats made. I'll send them to you. I'll give you stuff. Follow me. I love you all. And I want to share this. We got a daddy on here sharing. Zachary has made me laugh, think, rethink, and contemplate, and brought me back to a calmer reality so many times. That's right. That's right. As much as we have to tackle these kids to the ground and try to put on appropriate clothing first thing in the morning when they don't want to go to school, man, that's just a little moment. Choose your battles. Make sure their childhood, no matter how much you can afford money-wise or how much you can't afford, it all comes down to an emotional connection. Money doesn't matter. Just make sure that you can be the best that you can be to raise the best person that they can possibly be. It doesn't take a ton of money. It doesn't take a ton of education. It takes coming from the heart. With that, thank you. Love you all. Have a great day. Have a blessed day. Mwah! I will see you later.